Hey y'all, before the video begins, Rochester's Heating and Air would like to state that the purpose of my videos are intended for licensed HVAC professionals. The content of these videos could be hazardous to the untrained person. For the homeowner viewing the videos, my intentions are to educate only. They are to demonstrate to the homeowner what to look for in proper service procedures and proper installation practices. Please do not attempt any of these procedures at home. If you're in the Louisville, Kentucky area, please feel free to give Rochester's Heating and Air a call for all your HVAC needs. Thank you so much for taking the time to come visit with us. And please enjoy the upcoming video. Alright y'all, take care. Bye.
Hey Ray, hey y'all.
Hey, Fritz.
I guess today we're going to do a little further testing. It looks like Ray got him a brand new Mayline MA12835 right there, dual port manometer. And what we're going to do is we're going to test his White Rogers 36E37-214 gas valve right there. He's on his 75,000 BTU, 80% RGPH draft induced gas fired furnace here. So, Ray, are you wanting to test that gas valve out real quick?
Yeah, let's check it out and make sure it's like it's supposed to be.
When we're doing the inlet pressure, we need to make sure that all gas appliances are on in the house. Do you have is the water heater fired up?
Let me go make sure. I'll be right back. I think it is burning. Let me make sure.
Okay. I know you said you was doing a load of laundry.
Yeah, let me go check. Water heater's fired. Okay, Fritz, the water heater's burning.
Okay, bud. Okay, Ray, it looks like you got your water heater and everything's fired up, right? All your gas appliances are fired up.
Yeah, the water heater's burning.
Things
Yes.
go. Okay. All right. Now, you did such a great job on your condensate line and your gas line. You actually went out and it looks like you got your brand new Mayline MA12835 sitting right there.
I sure did. I'm proud of that too. I like it.
Well, fantastic, man. Now we can actually test your gas. I believe what I have here, Ray, is I don't know if the guys can see it or not. Can y'all see that?
Yeah, that's a good shot of it. Yeah.
And I've actually got like a library of these Ring books here, and this particular one actually covers the 80% low profile gas furnace. It's a service manual for the GLH, the GLJ, the GPH is what you have,
Yeah, it's a
and the GPJ. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I believe you have a 75,000 BTU, 80% RGPH draft induced gas fired furnace right there.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to test the inlet pressure on that gas valve with your brand new Mayline there. So what I want you to do is actually turn your brand new gas cock off over there. That should be really easy to turn off now.
Yeah, it's just like a switch.
Fantastic. Okay, and now you see where your black iron pipe's coming in right there?
Yes.
There should be an inlet cap right there on it. And you should be able to take I believe, don't hold me to it, but I believe it's a 3/16 Allen head. You should be able to get that
that's
off.
what it looks like. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and the gas is off, correct?
Gas is off.
Let's go ahead and, I know we don't have to do this, but for safety, let's go ahead and turn the power off while you're putting your hands in the gas valve there.
Okay, power's off.
You showed the people the power was off,
I did.
correct?
It is off.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, Ray, let's get that little port screw out of there, and we'll screw in your little bar fitting.
Okay.
And if those wires are in your way, you can actually pull them off if you want to real quick.
Yeah, let me pull that one off so that it'll be easier to do with that out of the way.
Okay, you won't have to fight it. Oh, did you get some blue testing bubbles, the gas leak detect bubbles?
Yes, I did.
Oh, fantastic, man, fantastic.
Sure did.
So what we'll do is as soon as we're done, we'll ensure that we take just a little bit of that. The factory doesn't, in any of the manuals I've read, it doesn't say anything about putting the thread sealant on it, but we'll just go ahead and put just a light, tiny dab on it.
Okay. All right, I got the inlet pressure tap screw out.
Okay, let's go ahead and you got your bar fitting for it?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay. Now, Ray, Me, normally, I just take and I hand tighten it really, really well, is what I do. I mean, you can take a wrench and do just a little bit, but I think hand tight's just fine.
Yeah, it feels nice and tight like there. I don't think it'll cause a problem at all.
Okay. Now let's, you got your plastic tubing. You bought you some aftermarket plastic tubing for that thing too, didn't you?
I did, yes. I have a length of tubing here.
Okay.
Okay, I got it on the gas valve. And
I'm going to put that on the positive side of your main line. Go ahead and fire your main line up. Show them how you put your fingers over it to tell which is which.
Okay.
Go ahead and turn your light on a little bit, Ray. Okay, that's negative. That's positive. Okay, we're good.
I want to be on the positive
Okay,
side.
loop that thing up.
Okay. Alright, we are connected.
Okay, so you're doing a load of laundry out there, washing some hot clothes, so we're ensured that gas-fired water
it'll be burning for
Let's go ahead and go ahead and turn your gas valve back on.
Okay.
Okay. Now, right now, what we're looking for is what it states in your manual here. It says the maximum gas supply pressure to the furnace should be 10.5 inches of water column natural gas or 13 inches water column LP gas. The minimum gas pressure should be 5 inches of natural gas or 11 inches of water column LP. Okay. So, and actually, Ray, you can show them your data plate there if you want to hone in on that real quick. Okay, Ray, now it looks like you turned your gas valve back on. Turn your light back on your manometer, buddy. And we're not firing the furnace yet, and we're at 8.7, so that looks pretty good. However, to really tell what you got, you need, like I said, you got to have every gas-fired appliance on in the house. We have the water heater on, so let's go ahead and make sure. Did you put your wire back on your gas valve there?
No, I didn't. Let me do that right quick.
Go ahead and put your wire back on it, and your thermostat.
It's still set to cool. I'll move it over to heat here.
Yeah. This only take a quick second to do this.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, go ahead and you hit the power there, right?
Yeah, I gotta hit the power, yeah. Here we go.
And now we're waiting for our sequence of operations. Inducing three-end motor, fire up. Start glowing. We'll hear that click for the gas valve here in just 1 second. Valve. Alright guys, any minutes left? What are we running at there? 7.97?
Yes. 7.97, yeah, around there.
I mean, you wanted to fire it up because it dropped down. It dropped down a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did.
You can actually get one through that gas valve, and you're within perimeters right there. We're good to go there, Ray. You can go ahead and kill your gas cock here. Okay, Ray. Great job, man. And you did a fantastic job with your new main line there. And what we noticed was when you first put your bar fitting into your inlet side of your gas valve there, and we had you turn the gas cock on, we originally started out with 8.78 inches of water column. When we fired the furnace, it dropped down to 7.97 inches of water column, and the difference of that was 0.81 inches of water column. So the volume of gas, it does have a lot to do with the volume of gas once the furnace fires off. So, but anyway, you've got your gas cock off right now, right?
Yes, it's off.
Let's go ahead and get your, did you turn the power back off too, just for safety?
It's off. Just turned it off.
Okay. Now go ahead and pull that one wire off again that you were having trouble, you know, where you can actually get your barb fitting out again.
Okay, I got it out.
Okay, Ray. Now on that tap screw that goes into the gas valve itself, into the inlet, I've done all kinds of research in all my manuals, and nowhere does it state that you're supposed to put on any sealant on that. Now, if you look at that close, there's already sealant on your tap right there, ain't it?
Yeah, it looks like some gray sealant that just kind of stays on there.
Now, I'm not saying don't put any sealant on it. I just never have. What I do is I bubble test it to make sure that we don't have any leaks, and that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
So go ahead and take your tap and go on and put it back in using your 3/16 Allen head.
Okay.
And you can get it in there pretty tight, Ray, but don't go nuts on it. I don't want you stripping out the gas valve or anything.
Yeah, that should be good right there.
Well, go ahead and flip your wrench around, Ray. Put the L part in there.
Okay.
And just give it just a little bit of oomph. Not much, but just a little bit. Okay. Perfect.
All right.
Perfect. Okay. All right, guys. When we get done, we'll bubble test everything. All right, Ray. Let's. If you look at the other side of your gas valve, the power is off and the gas cock is off. You should see a outlet side on that gas valve.
Yeah, it says outlet pressure tap.
Okay. All right, Ray. Now on this one, just as a safety standpoint, you really don't have to kill the gas cock on this one because that's not going to open until the gas valve actually opens when you're calling. So, but just for safety, we're going to keep everything off. And go ahead and take your Allen head there and go ahead and get that out, and we'll put the bar fitting back in.
Okay.
And on your particular furnace, Ray, let's see what it states here. Manifold gas pressure measurement. Natural gas manifold pressure should be at 3.5 inches of water column, and it's actually like we showed earlier. It's on your gamma chart, your data plate. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for 3.5 inches of water column. Okay, Ray, we're ready to test the outlet side, and your data plate and my manual state it's 3.5 inches of water column. So let's go ahead and screw your bar fitting in on that side and get it good and hand tight.
Okay, it's tight.
Okay, go ahead and put your plastic back on it, your hose there. That hose is tight, ain't it? Okay, Ray, it looks like you got your barb fitting screwed in there good and tight, hand tight.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, and you already got your other tap back in on the inlet side, right? Did you put the wire back on, your ground wire on?
No, I need to do that. Thanks for reminding me.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Okay, now, all right, we're ready to rock here. Go ahead and turn your gas cock back on.
Okay.
And what we're looking for is 3.5 inches of water column on your furnace, and we did that off your data plate, and I got the book right here in front of me.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fire it up and see what we got.
Okay. There's the igniter.
All right. The flame says we'll move that flame right after you fire. And here's the click of the gas valve here in 1 second. put your regulator cap back on.
Okay.
Get that on there snug, but not crazy.
Okay, it's on there good.
Okay. All right, Ray. 3.49, 3.49, 3.5. I think it's as precise as those things are. That's about as close as we're going to get it, unless we try to overfire it a little bit. I don't want to do that.
Okay. Yeah, there was a 351 right there. Flash by.
I think you're good to go, buddy. I think you're good to go.
Okay.
So what we'll do right now, Ray, is go ahead and get your bubbles.
Okay. Got them right here.
And the first thing we're going to do is test that regulator cap real quick, and we'll check the inlet side, and then we'll fire the furnace again after we get the other cap off.
You want me to check the regulator cap while it's running?
Yes, while it's running.
Okay.
Get in there real good with it. All right, buddy. I don't think you got any leaks.
Yeah, looks good. I don't see anything.
Okay, go ahead and go over to your inlet tap. Go ahead and put some on that too. You got plenty on your dauber there, Ray?
Yeah, there's plenty on this. Good and wet.
Okay. All right, buddy. I think we're good. 3.49, 3.48, 3.49, 3.48. I think you're perfect, Ray. We're not going to split hairs on that. Yeah, it's perfect. 3.5. Okay, buddy. You can go ahead and your thermostat's pretty close. You can just go ahead and kill the call for heat and let the blower motor continue to run so we don't overheat them heat exchangers.
Okay. Yeah, it's off.
So they can cool down.
Yeah.
Okay, Ray, man, you did a great job, dude. I love your new Mayline there. Of course, I love it because I've got one too. I think a lot of the fellows are packing that one around now. But all right, man, you've got your I believe it was 3.49, 3.5. We're not overfiring on that, so we're good. What I want you to do is go ahead and kill your gas valve. And like I said, you really don't have to do that because the gas valve's not going to have gas flowing through it unless, it's calling, but that's just safety first.
All right.
And go ahead and you're going to be putting your hands back in there again. Go ahead and kill your electric.
Okay, it's off.
Okay, it looks like you've got your plastic unhooked off of your manometer there. Let's go ahead and you can spin your plastic while you're getting your bar fitting out.
Okay.
I know it's super tight, dude. I actually, like I said, I take my dikes and I sacrifice it.
Yeah, it's easier. There's no way to pull it off there.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab your cap and show the people that it's actually got like some stuff on it there.
Yeah, it's got some of that sealing on it.
Yeah. We're going to bubble test it.
Okay.
So go ahead and get that in there pretty taut, and then you your 3/16 Allen screw, Allen head doodah. Get it in there kind of taut, and then do it like I showed you before, where you take the L part and you just go ahead and give it just a final little oomph.
I don't have as much room on this side. I can't really use that ball in.
That's cool. You want to get it tight, but not crazy tight. Just like that regulator cap, man. I came on a bunch of them where they've tightened them so daggone tight it's almost impossible to get them off.
That feels pretty tight right there.
Okay, Ray, let's, I know it's probably starting to get warm in the house, but we're going to fire it off one more time, and I want you to bubble test again one more time, just for the people and for your safety.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and turn your gas cock back on. You're going to call for heat and get your power. Igniter.
Yep. Years are still going strong.
Okay, Ray, we're ready for the bubbles, brother.
Okay.
until the valve, the igniter will keep trying to fire.
Yeah.
Okay, man, fantastic job yet again, brother. Yet again.
Yeah, I appreciate
Now,
you helping me, Fritz.
on the inlet side of that, if you're too low, it's not going to let your gas valve open, and it's gonna go into lockout. Well, your gas valve probably would open, but it's not gonna spread the flame all the way across, and so it's going to go into a lockout. That could be from the too small a piping that was ran in, or too long a piping that was ran in. But that's the situation for the gas company if you don't have enough gas flowing to it. It would make for you. But on the outlet side, that's us. That's where we come into play. And like 99% of the furnaces are going to be at 3.5 inches per column. But you just want to make daggone sure on your data plate what it is. Like I said, I've got a set of books on your equipment right here, so we know exactly what we were calling for.
Yeah, that's good.
But, I guess on the inlet side too, you'd have to know, what the piping size was coming into it, and you'd have to have the correct size piping, and then I guess the gas company would come in from there and regulate how much pressure you're getting to your unit. But
mine's never been tested, so I'm glad to know that it's like it's supposed to be.
Already, I think you got that thing dialed in, brother, and now that you got your main line there, and I think you actually bought some pitot tubes from True Tech Tools over at Jim.
Got them right
and
here.
The next thing we'll probably do, maybe we'll do a static or something like that.
Yeah, we need to see how far my airflow was off. Now I know it's going to be off, but we can see exactly how much.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll try to dial it in as close as we can. I'd say 80% of the ductwork I come on is, it's not sized correctly, so it's just it'll be an adjustment at the blower. So, but anyway, I think everything looks great, dude. I mean, your gas line turned out perfect. Okay, Ray. Well, we got the leak bubbles out. Let's. I know we put all the gas in about 2 or 3 weeks ago, but just for giggles, let's go ahead and soap that up real good too. We've got the gas cocks on, and gas is flowing to the gas valve. So let's go ahead and lube that up real good too. What we got. Oh yeah. Yeah, even in the wall. You good, Ray? Looking good, buddy.
I don't see any bubbles.
That's good. That's good. All right, brother, we're good to go.
All right.
Take you a nice rag and clean up your joints.
Okay.
Shining, right?
Yes, gotta be shining where we can.
Looks too good in there not to have it looking nice.
Oh yeah. If I had the furnace out of the closet, I would have painted in here and sanded it all down, but it looked like inside the house.
How's that putty hanging in down there?
Oh, it's doing good. It's still pliable and
Ain't that something?
making a good
That's
seal.
Cool.
That's good stuff.
Oh yeah, lumber putty, baby. What we got?
Yeah,
your high voltage turned out great. You've got new breakers on everything. The correct size breakers. You've got the correct size wire running to it. You've got a disconnect switch, and you've also got a switch receptacle. So we've got the receptacle wired hot, where you can use a trouble light in there even when you have the furnace turned off.
yes.
I think you did a great job on your condensate line, dude. It looks great. I'm sure you're real happy with having that tea in there and clean out.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful to have it made like it's supposed to be now.
But I think that it looks like a brand new install in
It does.
there. So
You never know it was a 15-year-old furnace unless you look at the date.
man, it looks clean, dude. It looks clean. But I guess that's it for this series. I guess we'll continue on to something else.
Yeah, airflow will be next.
Yeah, absolutely.
Static pressure testing. And I sure appreciate all the help, Fritz. And I don't hold you responsible for anything that I do here. So it's all my doings. You're just giving me the guidance to do it right, and I appreciate it.
Oh, Ray, that's no problem, brother. I'm glad to help you anytime. And like I said, you know, you've been to visit me several times. You've been on service calls with me, and I respect your integrity, and I know you're going to do it right. And you know, like I said before, you know, back in the day, you were in the trade, and you know, you just had to, you know, you had to do what you had to do. You had to go over and take over your family's business. So I'll help you out anytime you need help, Ray.
Well, I appreciate it, man. I'll help you too with your automotive stuff if you ever need it.
I appreciate it, man. You actually have helped me. I mean, look at Mom's car windows. They wanted like $600 to do that, and well, that was just for the parts. I think it was going to be like $1,000. And me and you knocked that out in what, about 4 or 5 hours?
4 hours out there that day, yeah.
Yeah, we did all kinds of stuff and got new locks on the back of my truck, and you don't know how much I appreciate that, brother. And heck, that hinge, yeah, you found me a hinge. I couldn't find a hinge. Heck, my front door was falling off.
Yeah, I remember that. It was correct by the time you opened it.
Yes, sir. But anyway, guys, like I said, we appreciate you watching. Anybody that's doing stuff like this needs to be trained or be under the direct supervision of a master, and or go to an accredited HVAC school to do this stuff. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and we're going to do a few more like this.